Good morning. Good morning. All right, I'm in the backyard of my house in Boulder, Colorado. And you can see Redford, my dog, is hanging out below the solar pagoda. And look how pretty everything is. Spring is delightful. If you're just tuning in, say where you're from. Hey, Jessica. And how your day is going. And maybe, and there's my treehouse. And maybe just something about what would be fun, where you're from, and how your day is. I think that's plenty. All right. So my name is Waylon. I haven't been doing these elephant lives for a while. I just shaved, so I feel like a naked, one of those naked cats. What do you call them? Hairless cats. Yeah. It is not a good feeling. But yeah, I'm at work in the Secret Service part-time for Britain, and you have to shave to look good in the tuxes, apparently. It's kind of old-fashioned. Hey, Charlene, just say where you're from. Karen, South Africa. Jessica. Hey, Allah from Kingston upon the Thames. That sounds very, dignified and romantic. Poppy from Boulder Creek in California. I'm in Boulder, Colorado. Jessica's Birmingham, Alabama, productive and creatively painting. Charlene from Seattle. All right, so we're in my house, and I just wanted to talk about how to become a successful writer. So recently, a super hunky, University of Colorado dude from South Africa, he's like a rugby player, and he's friends with some of my friends. He asked me for some writing advice, and I mentioned the hunky part because he's already Instagramming his pretty self, shirtless frequently on Instagram, and sharing his writing in those little typewriter fonts that writers love to do on Instagram. So, if you're hunky or beautiful, congratulations to you. Nice work. But most of us, like myself at least, don't have that advantage, especially after I've shaved. So we have to learn how to use Instagram and Facebook pages and Facebook profile and use all these modern tools to further our writing career or our artistic career. Gina from Portland, Oregon. Mick, long time, from Belgium. Jen from Ohio. Leslie from Tustin. So the cool thing is I'm more of a 90s kid. Caitlin, how old were you in 1995?
5.
You were 5 years old. There's Lindsay. How old were you in 1995? Are you 8? Yeah. So I was 21. So back in the 90s, if you wanted to be an artist or a writer, you couldn't just find a little typewriter font and put it up on Instagram or Facebook or any of those things. Now we have all these great tools. So a big part of becoming a successful writer or artist is engaging with these tools. Facebook, Instagram, maybe Snapchat, Pinterest, Twitter, obviously, as well as good old-fashioned networking and being a decent human being. So there's obviously 2 parts to becoming a successful writer or an artist. One is learning how to use all those tools, and number 2 is engaging fully, the obvious part, engaging fully in hopefully mindful, helpful art or writing. I don't just want to write pretty words and have people love me for my pretty writing. I want to write something and communicate something that hopefully is helpful to the world, especially in this sort of fake news, vitriolic atmosphere where left people are yelling at right people and no one can agree on facts. So we want to write about helpful stuff that reminds everyone to kind of breathe in and out consecutively, repeatedly, again and again. So if any of you have questions about how to be a successful writer, you can check out elephantjournal.com/academy. We have and I'm not selling you something, this is what we offer. So when I met with this young writer guy, this is what I said. I said, basically, here's the tools, here's how you do Instagram, here's how you do whatever. And everyone knows how to do it. I mean, how to do it so that, like Elephant, you have 500,000 followers on 4 accounts, 5 million Facebook fans. We have 11 to 23 million readers a month. We're active in the field, and I got the advantage of, back in the 90s, of going to Boston University, and my teachers, my professors were active in the field. So that's what we do in Elephant Academy. So check it out. Come join us. If you do the auditing level, which of Elephant Academy, is super affordable. It's like practically free. It's a 3-month course if you do the full thing, and that's still super cheap. Most of these online learning, they're kind of milking you for cash. We pretty much do this as a service thing, and yes, I have to pay Caitlin. She has to be able to afford her lease on her new Tesla Model X, and some of her cocaine habits are shockingly expensive. But for the most part, we just keep everything super affordable. We are simple people with simple needs. Annette, hello from New Hampshire. I love New Hampshire, although when I lived in Vermont, I kind of pretended I hated New Hampshire because there's a big rivalry. Brittany, you're so old, just like me, 90s kids. Callie Rushton. Callie Rushton was, how old do you think she was in 1995? Did she exist? Dustin, she was a glimmer in her father's eye. Annabelle, there's beautiful Annabelle, who's a star writer on Elephant. Maybe Annabelle or someone, if anyone's on, leave a link to one of your articles. Carolyn from Phoenix here, finding your voice is key, and networking with others with similar people into writing synergy, plus writing daily, weekly to exercise the brain. Yeah, you should not only join Elephant Academy, you should probably teach it, Carolyn. So yeah, we do a full month on finding your voice, on writing, on blogging. We do a full month on how to edit, because a great way, obviously, is Carolyn, I'm sure Carolyn from Phoenix would agree. Phoenix, a great way to become a better writer is to read. A great way to become a better writer is to learn how to edit. Not only edit other people, but edit yourself while writing. Then you can be both spontaneous and succinct. Imagine me being succinct. Jessica,
and to
Caitlin.
Get feedback from your community on social media or your fellow apprentices, that helps you challenges you.
Right. So when you join Elephant Academy, you're in a group of 80 or 40 or 150, depending on the group you're in, fellow mindful communicators, and everyone kind of falls in love with each other platonically, as far as I know. It's platonic, but it's really cool. It's a fun thing. We get to do it every 3 months which one's next? The summer?
June 1st.
The summer one, and the deadline is June 1st. So that's...
The deadline is May 25th, and we start June 1st.
The deadline is June 1st, and you have to apply to join.
May 25th.
The deadline is May 25th, and it starts June 1st. ElephantJournal.com/academy. We don't have a theme song. Linda Spencer Roth-Luber from East Texas. Blessings to you. Leslie was 22 in 1995. Hello. Holly from Portland, Oregon. Linda. Holly, you can tell I'm a little better because I shaved and I'm not wearing your scarf. I had a little neck injury, so I've been wearing her beautiful scarf from, where was it from? Lithuania. Marisol, hello. Estonia. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble with Eastern Europeans. Yeah, so anyone can join the Elephant Academy. It costs money. It's an online training program, but it doesn't cost much money. It's super mindful and mission-driven and helpful, and we will basically just coach you and teach you and push you. And yeah, it's been really successful. We've done it for probably a decade in some form, and Jessica asks why Snapchat. We don't actually do much Snapchat. We do moon each other once a day on Snapchat in a private little group, but we don't apply that to the Academy yet. We do a ton of Facebook Live. We do 5 million plus views on YouTube, Facebook Live. We're pretty much rocking half of it. So come join in if you want to be a successful writer, successful Instagrammer, successful Facebook pager. Ruzenka Sipkova. Hey, I am from Slovakia, living in Denmark. Can I order your book to Europe as well? Yeah, we'll ship to Europe, right? Lindsay? Lindsay's not paying attention. Lindsay says yes. Yeah, and my book is elephantjournal.com/books. Latvia. Damn it. Graham. Do you utilize writings from Academy students as contributors or just send them off to succeed in the world? Yeah, Graham. So during the months that you're in the Academy, do you want to answer that one or shall I?
You can go ahead.
All right. So yeah, you can write on Elephant. You can write on Elephant right now, but what we do is we'll edit your articles. We'll actually do 2 rounds of edits or something, right? So we'll do a ton of editing for you and advice. Sarah Karponen, the charming, the lovely, the super stylish, works with Elephant. Not kidding, the Academy changed my life and career. Hey, from London. She's now an editor. Melissa Hart. Yeah, so Graham, exactly. We'll do both. We'll push you out of the nest, but we'll also invite you to stay in the nest because you'll be flying around. You can stay in the nest if you want. Dustin, do we throw frat parties? I used to have a lot of parties in my house, but as I got older and older, I got more and more irritated by having to do dishes in the morning when I was hungover. It's not fun. All right, if there's no other questions, I am out of here. Any questions? Join us in Elephant Academy. Make sure I'm not lonely. And become a successful writer. And you can join that hunky, what do you call it? Rugby player guy. Yes, I have a whole video actually on writer's block and how to get through that. Linda, if you want to check it out, it's on youtube.com/elephantjournal, but you could also search writer's block on elephantjournal.com. Holly, my neck is way better. Look at that arm lifting. I basically have been paralyzed. It's still hard for me, and I can't lift. Like, even if I had a plate in my arm, I couldn't. See, now I can't lift it. Ugh! But I think I'm going to be able to avoid surgery, which would be nice. Yeah, thank you. All right. If there's any more questions, I will stick around. If not, I shall leave forever. I look so weird shaven. I don't know if I like it anymore. All right, we're now in the awkward 10 seconds wherein I wait for an intelligent question, a caring question, a dumb question, a genius question, and getting no question at all. I shall leave you. Adieu. Thank you, Becky. You're sweet. All right, no questions. Take a good posture. Connect with the earth, the sky. Take a good breath. And give it away with respect in a little bow.